Investing in commercial real estate, is it viable to invest in commercial real estate or it isn't? Over the years, a lot of investors has been focusing more attention on residential real estate. So in this video, we're going to be digging more into commercial real estate and explore if it's a viable niche to own properties in or it isn't. My name is Salama Basi and I'm here representing Real Estate with Sally. If you're ever looking forward to buying properties or investing within the real estate sector here in Lagos, feel free to reach out to us. I'll be here happy and ready to help you take advantage on the best properties selling. So commercial real estate, what is commercial real estate? Commercial real estate basically is properties suited for commercial reasons. So on the other end, residential real estate are just properties suited for residential reasons. So what is commercial? Commercial is anything you do day to day that earns you money. So commercial real estate are properties that enables businesses to operate and successfully, and while also making back money to the investors in this sector. So an example of commercial real estate could be an office building, it could be a hotel, it could be a restaurant, or any of those. So is it viable to invest in commercial real estate or isn't? So why we are making this video is because over time a lot of attention has been tilted more towards the residential real estate at the expense, or maybe not the expense not the expense rather, but ignoring the commercial real estate. So people just invest in commercial real estate passively and not actively, and there are very small league of players within this industry. So maybe it might be an industry you need to explore on, and living in leaving the loop on the residential axis, because a lot of players within residential real estate, and maybe you can explore the commercial real estate if it's suited for you. So at the time before now, I used to think maybe there is not so much opportunity, there's not so much money or return on investment within the commercial real estate. But when I went in further to dive deep and study this industry, I realized that there are so much opportunities within the commercial real estate. It's just that there's lesser players within the sector. So as an investor, what can you do? How can you optimize value playing within this field? So before we go in, I just want to cite an example of commercial real estate that has successfully thrived within the sector, and also share experiences that you can pick one or two derivation from, and probably from there you can make something, use it to your advantage, whichever way. So the first time when I was studying the commercial real estate playground on in Lagos, the first commercial real estate that caught my attention above all else was the Echo Hotel. So when you go into Echo Hotel, there is just something about it. They are deeply grounded and rooted in commercial real estate, and they are heavily invested. I mean, I didn't do research. I don't know who owns a hotel, so it doesn't matter who owns it. We just want to study their successes and see how we can bring it back to our own life and implement the same thing for ourselves. So if you go to Echo Hotel, like, they have so much halls, and they've been able to build a brand. First of all, they've been able to build a brand around their activity. So what is the brand of Echo Hotel? By the way, this video is not about the hotel. We're making examples, okay? So let's just talk about the hotel first, because these are one of the most successful key players within the commercial real estate here. So what is the Echo Hotel brand? Echo Hotel brand is more known for hosting entertainment. So what do? They level the play field for entertainers. So we know key shows like what's it called, AY show. We have a whole lot of them. I don't know how they went about it, but they've been able to build a brand for themselves. I know wherever entertainment goes, people follow. So if you go to a hotel, it's not just about the hotels. The hotel is just part of what they do. What they are really investing into is commercial real estate. So they have hotel chains, and they have a lot of event centers. I mean, if you need a 10% sit down, you have it. You have a conference room there. If you need 1,000 capacity, you have it. Like so many conferences. I mean, when we went, when you go into there are so many rooms, and they are all commercial based. So when we're thinking about commercial real estate, I think we can explore the success of what these people are doing, and also see how we can integrate it if you're looking for if you're looking forward to exploring or investing within that chain. So it's a very, very viable one. And if you can see from the success, they are making so much good and profitable return on investment. So it's something you can really, really do. So one mistake that has grounded and make commercial real estate a lot less appealing is most investors within this sector, they look at commercial real estate using one lens. So they think about commercial real estate and I think it's just all about building, maybe a shop or an office complex. So as I mentioned earlier in a previous video, so this is fundamental for any kind of success you're looking forward to achieving, whether in real estate or any sector. Or well, let's come back to real estate, okay? So the fundamental is a 3 P's. Remember, people, project, place. So we need to understand where we are, the terrain, the environment we are, and what do people need within this environment, what is best suited for the people around this ecosystem. And then we now bring in the project. The project now is what we now do to cater for these people. So I believe why Eco Hotel has been able to succeed within the commercial real estate space is because they understand the terrain and they are able to provide solutions that aligns with the ecosystem. So Lagos, as I mentioned, is a lifestyle city. It's a city just like Dubai and all of that. A lot of people just come in to do business and they go away. While some other people, they come in for tourism or whatever, call it anything. So events are one of the core things that drive the market, and you can see that some of the some people that have been able to understand this scope are gradually tilting into this sector. They are making good successes. So I'm talking about other small, they've not been able to build a brand, they are not going all intense on it, but they are having event centers. So you can talk about places like the Monarch. The Monarch in Ikate is one of the most expensive event centers. One of the most, because I've not made my research. So yeah, but it's one of the most expensive event centers. It using that space for a day costs about 10 million naira. So you can see the opportunities around the sector. So it's not only residential real estate that has opportunities. The commercial real estate has equal opportunities, but it all comes back to how you use it. And using data, you have to play around with data to understand what people really want, to able to give them what they want. So you need to, when you understand this nitty-gritty, the surrounding, what makes that success, you are able to replicate the success. So aside event centers, another key area you can explore within the commercial real estate space is hotels. Just like Airbnb, Lagos is a city. A lot of people are making good. It's not really about money, okay? But they are making good money out of owning hotels. So you can think about owning a hotel within the Lagos real estate space. So another thing you can explore within this sector is, before I go into that niche, I want to share a little bit of an experience. So with some 2 years back, we had a colleague reach out to us that was looking to rent a facility for a restaurant in VI. And after going over lots and lots of different facilities, the only property that caught our attention was this property, a large warehouse. And guess how much it was renting for? 58 million naira. 58 million naira. And this was 2 years ago. So imagine if you have a facility in a top beautiful location around Lagos that has these 3 things in place: people, place. The place, depending on where you are taking over this facility, you understand where the ecosystem around that neighborhood, that what you are putting out is what is going to be needed. You can make very good money and good return on investment investing within the commercial real estate space. So that brings us back to another aspect of commercial real estate you can explore on if you're looking to generate good return on investment. And I'm talking about owning a warehouse. Warehouse facilities brings good return on investment, not just because it's a warehouse, but because of the opportunities and the facilities it offers to investors. I'm talking about larger space, and it opens room for people to do more things they want to do into. I want to share another experience, still talking about this warehouse, still on the subject of a warehouse. I want to share a particular experience we equally had some few times back. So, a friend of mine that operates a shipping agency within the Apapa region, he reached out and was looking to buy a facility for his shipping business. So, that was my first time visiting Apapa, and guess what? The least warehouse we found there for sale went for 900 million naira. So the beautiful thing about this property was an old dilapidated building that was begging for renovation, but yet that was the least we found for 900 million naira. The other properties we found around this area were like in billions, 1.5 billion, 2 billion and above. So this is to give us a perspective on the value of commercial real estate if you really do the real thing on having it in a very strategic location. With this understanding, with this on the background, we can understand that commercial real estate is thriving, but just that people do not understand, people are not taking massive advantage of the opportunities within the sector. So what you can do better if you're looking to invest in the real estate sector or you're looking to come in on board, what you can do better is build a brand around yourself. And if you want to invest in commercial real estate, go all in and focus on commercial real estate. I mean, focusing on a niche, it's really liberating because it gives you an opportunity to do better. Remember the last video we recorded, we talked about one of the core things that people that are succeeding within the real estate sector are doing better than people that are not getting the success they need. These are people that are able to focus. So focus on one niche. If you want to do residential, focus on residential. If you want to do commercial, focus on commercial. But all you can do is make sure that whatever properties you're buying, it fulfills the 3 P's. Remember, project, people, and place. So with this in mind, I still want to share an opportunity that I believe is going to benefit you massively if you're looking forward to investing. I'm talking about buying a land property ahead of time. So one of the one of the often challenges that comes with commercial real estate is usually the entry price. So going into commercial real estate is always more financial demanding because you need a property in the best of locations, and properties in the best of locations don't come cheap. So how can you take advantage going into commercial real estate without getting burnt? The best way to go about commercial real estate is to buy ahead of time. I mean, when I studied this is a secret. The Catholic Church, Anglican, and most of no, let's go to Catholic Church. It's a secret the Catholic Church has been able to do. That's why they have the best of properties in the best of locations. I mean, when I understood this, it was a game changer. These people go to exterior places where you yourself you wouldn't like to be there, but they know that everything just rotate around with time. So if people are not here today, it doesn't mean that people are not going to be there forever. It's just about when they are coming. So you just go ahead of time and own properties in those places, and it comes cheaper. So that is why they are able to have large expanse of land. They even have football field in churches. I'm like, just awesome, just beautiful. So you can take this strategy, drive it home, and incorporate it yourself to owning properties in large expanse of lands and own properties in developing locations ahead of time. So one of the core properties we have currently selling is Amen City by Amen Estate. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful properties I've seen. I mean, this is the location is amazing. The location is awesome. This is the kind of property you have, and you don't have to worry about return on investment because the location is amazing. I'm talking about a property just close to the seaport. So you have this property just behind the seaport. So imagine having a property behind the seaport. You don't have to worry about good return on investment because the property itself is a return on investment in itself. I mean, I gave a reference to a property by the airport, a property by the Apapa seaport that is selling for 900 million naira minimum. So imagine having this other one behind the seaport and you're able to buy this property for, let's say, under 100 million naira. Give that property 10 years from now. You know how much we're going to be talking about. So I hope you got value from this video. If you're looking forward to buying properties suitable for commercial real estate, feel free to reach out. I'll be here happy. Apologies. So I'll be here happy and ready to help you take advantage of the best commercial real estate selling in Lagos. And you know how we do it, we post videos here every single day. And I really don't want you to miss out on any of those videos because we put in effort and we create quality content for you and for you alone. So if you're ever looking forward to exploring this content and taking advantage of all of this information we're giving out for free, feel free to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification button so that whenever we post videos, you'll be among the first few persons to see. And if you love this content, feel free to share it to your friends and loved ones so that they can have the equal opportunity to learn real estate for you. You know how we do it. We love real estate. We love real estate. And I know you love real estate too. So let's stop up on real estate together and build a community. It's Alabasi again, and see you on the next one.